Right, people. So now we'll see the module 6 end-to-end AI-powered project. Okay, I'll just go here. I'll just walk you through some 2-3 minutes or say, let's say 5 minutes about what all things we'll have to take care while working on this project, end-to-end project. After that, what we'll do is we'll go to our folder here where I have got various different data sets here, not just only sales. I have a retail or HR or various other data set. We'll work on that. Okay. Now, people, whenever you think I want to work on any project, okay, forget Power BI, Tableau, Excel, or any kind of project. What we have to first think about is we have to plan. When I say plan, that means you have to take care of everything from scratch, right? From the raw data, what we get, and what actually we need, the requirements, the SOP. You should take care of everything, and then we have to start working on a project. Unless and until you don't have the clarity, don't start any project. Okay. Now, the project what we're actually trying to work on is in Power BI. So we'll specifically consider in Power BI. Okay. So first of all, whenever you think, I want to work on the project in Power BI specifically, we have to take care of few things. Okay. So let me just walk you through those things. Say, these are all, let's say, for example, this is my data set. Okay. It says sales analytics dashboard I'm trying to create. So for sales analysis, what all things I need? Say, I'll have products, categories, customers, regions, okay, the time, the date, the delivery date, so all these things. Now, if you see, I want to create a dashboard. There are various different dashboards what I can create. Say I can create executive dashboard, sales dashboard, product, customer, or any other things. After that, I can also use this AI for generating some insights. Let's understand about the project hierarchy. Let it be any kind of data like this. I've got various different data here because I want you people to understand how we can work on a project. Suppose if you're working on one data set, what if I'm getting any other data set? How actually I can handle it? All these things, because of AI, it has become very easy for us. Let's go here. If you see the generic way of understanding how to start working on a project, we have source data. Then after that, Power Query and data cleaning and data modeling, these three are on demand. That means, suppose if the data is not clean, if you want to transform the data, then only we'll be using this Power Query. Suppose if everything is clean, then we can directly skip and we can go to, the reports. Suppose if it is not clean, then what I'll do, I'll try to clean the data. Suppose if there are some files or say tables which are not connected, then we have to connect each other by using this data modeling. And if you think there are some reports which I need to create by using this DAX dynamically, then I can use this DAX. So these things are actually on demand if it is required. Otherwise, I'll take the data directly. I can go here and start designing the reports. Then I'll take insights, publish, and then we can publish this, share this project. Anyone can actually go and they can see these reports. Okay, so this is actually the common or generic way of working on any project. Okay, so now here what I've done is I've given some example here. So just go through this, which we'll be doing this completely practically now. Okay, so all this, whatever the steps are there, I want you people to go through this and then work. But whatever it is there here, I'll try to work practically and I'll show you from scratch how actually you can work on Power BI project. Okay. So whatever I showed you there, the generic steps, all these are explained here in detail. So you can go through this. Okay. Now, instead of going through this theoretically, what I'll do is I'll directly come to this Power BI. We all know that how to install this Power BI. I can go to Microsoft website and I can download that and I can install it, which we have already learned. So now what I'll do is one by one, we'll take these projects. Okay. We'll see how many of our projects we can do. We'll try to work on that. We'll not go in depth and create all advanced, dashboards, because the AI can actually help us in getting all these projects done. But what I'll do is I'll also make you people work. Say I'll show you how we can actually do some of the reports manually, some of them generated by AI. So both we'll do so that we can understand both the ways. Okay. Right. So first thing what I'll do is I'll say, I'll go to this and I'll take a blank report. Okay. So first thing, what I have to do is, let's say I'll go here, we'll try to take one, say, data set. What we'll do is we'll go and we'll try to work on this HR data set. Every time we'll be keep on working on this sample superstore data or say some sales data. First, what we'll do is we'll try to understand the HR data. Let me just open this and we'll see what we can understand. People, even I'm not so good in HR related reports. So even I don't know anything. So suppose if I don't know anything, how actually we can use the AI tools for understanding and creating the reports. Okay. If you see here, let's try to understand. There are some data here where we have the employee ID, name, gender, age, all the details which are required, it is showing. Now what we'll do, we'll try to create a project on this. So what I'll do is, let me just close this. Okay, I'll just close this. Now I want to get some reports, some details about this particular data set. Since I don't know anything about HR related things, I'm not able to understand anything. So you don't have to bother. Previously, what we used to do, we used to go to our seniors or someone who is very good in HR data. We used to ask, take the help of these people, and then we used to work on the project. But now we don't have to bother. Let me go here. I'll go to this chat GPT directly. I'll go to this chat GPT, and what I'll do is I'll try to drag and drop this particular data here. Okay. Now I want all the details about this particular data set. I want the project to be worked, what all reports I can create, what all pages I can create, what all navigations I can create. So all these things we'll try to work on this. Let's go and we'll try to give a prompt here. Okay, so the prompt, we can make it generic or say specific. Anything is fine. Let me open the notepad. So usually what I do is I'll open this notepad. Then here we'll try to give the prompt. What is that? First, let's say act as a dashboard specialist. Okay. I'm just telling that you please act as a, you mention Power BI dashboard specialist. So I'm assigning a role. Now, first what I'll do is I just want to understand the data. Let's not give all the prompts at one shot, all the tasks at one shot. It will become like too lengthy. It will become difficult for us to understand. So first what we'll do, we'll say, please give all the columns, data types, or we can say meta information also. That also will do. Say data type and any data cleaning to be done. Okay, that's all I want. I'll copy this. I will paste it. Okay, now I will say run. I'm going step by step. I'm just going step by step. So first step is to give all the links. Sorry, to get all the columns, the data types, and if there are any data cleaning to be done. Okay, still I have not imported any data. So let it give all the information. Then what we'll do after that, we'll see what all reports we can create. If there are any DAX to be created, so all these things will work. Okay, so it is giving me the data dictionary. So data dictionary is nothing but the details about the data what we have. Okay, so it is saying employee ID. It is an integer whole number, unique employee ID. There is no problem at all. Okay, verify uniqueness. See, if you just see here, I have all the columns what we just saw, and here it is giving me the data type and recommended data type. You can see that it is fine. Say integer whole number. Okay, so you can check here. It is also fine. It's also fine. So all are actually fine. No problem. And here it is saying data cleaning required, not required. See, everything is fine. If at all there is some problem, then it would have been shown here X. Okay, not always will get something like this, but then try to use this kind of prompts. Let's see here. So data cleaning steps. Suppose if you really want to do, then it is saying check for duplicate employee IDs, remove duplicates if found, ensure whole number. But it is already saying that it is there is no duplicate. But still, if you think you want to check that, go here and we can check this. Suppose if you don't want to do that, don't worry. We can still ask the chat GPT to do all these checks once again. So it will actually, check the data and it will also clean for us. Okay. Gender, name, say, let's go and check. The any problem. Manually, we'll just check. Say, age, department. Okay, here. See, there is no problem here. See, male and female. So what it is saying is, if there are any problem like this, please check that. So as per my knowledge, the data is completely clean. Okay, so there is no problem at all. Okay, so all these things it is checking, it's telling us to check. But what I feel is there is no problem here. So you just ignore this cleaning part as of. But suppose if there are any cleaning to be done, you have to do it so that you can take care by going to this Power Query editor. Okay, right. Next is we'll ask considering this particular. Okay, see here. It is saying before building dashboards, verify, see all these things we can check. These are all like QC what we have to do. But what I feel is it is all proper. So I'll just ignore this cleaning. We'll just go to next step. Now I need to create a dashboard. If you want to create a dashboard, let's say, for example, here, I want to create one dashboard. For a dashboard, main thing is what all reports I need to create, what all pages has to be created. Now, what I'll do is, see, because of, for you people, instead of writing all the prompts at one shot, all the tasks at one shot, I'm going step by step so that you people will actually learn. But let me tell you, we'll not give the prompt like this, like what I gave only one prompt, right? One task. We'll give the list of tasks so that everything is done very quickly. But since I want to teach you people, I'm just going one by one. So let's go again. Now what I'll do, I'll say considering the data set, please suggest me the number of, suggest me the pages we can create. Okay, I want to create the pages. In that, we'll see what all reports we can create. Let's say first is home page, executive summary. This is like common pages for any project. Okay, apart from this, I need to create two more pages. Okay, please suggest. So let's not create too many pages. It will become very difficult for us to work on all the other projects as well. Say one is homepage, other one is executive summary, and we are saying that generate another two more, or say create two more pages. So for that, please suggest the title, okay, and the page name. Let me say it. Let's see what all pages we can create. So here it is saying home page. This is one, it is very common. We have to create. Next, executive summary, which is again a common thing which we have to use because executive summary in all the projects, why we actually give is we get the summarized reports. Next, workforce demographics and employee insights. So this is what it is suggesting. Even I don't know what it is. So we'll just go and check this. Say it says workforce demographics and employee insights. What is the next one? Let's say next one is performance attrition and compensation analysis. So people, let me tell you, because I told only two pages of reports has to be created apart from these two, home page and executive summary, it is combining many reports into one particular page. Okay. Now, suppose if I would have told the chat GPT itself to think about the number of pages, it would have been given 6 to 7 pages, sometimes 8 to 10 pages also. Why? Because it can give more in-depth of reports. But since I want this to be like, very simple, so I just gave this page. So now here it is recommending so many charts. Imagine in one page, if you're creating so many charts, it will become very congested. So what I'll do, I'll mention saying that please suggest report based on pages. Okay. So I'll give the instruction. I'll give the instruction saying that each page should have very less charts. We'll say maximum 6, not more than that. Otherwise, it will become very congested. And slices should be there. Navigation, that is, means a page navigation. Page navigation is nothing but from one page to another page, you have to go say page navigation. And then we'll say title. Okay, enough. What I'll do, please suggest report based on pages. So each page will have very less charts, maximum 6 slicers, page navigation, title. That's all. Now see another prompt I'm giving. Now you can see that it says home page. It is saying few things only here. The title, whatever is there, this is for the home page. We'll create that home page later. So what is saying in the executive summary? Now it is saying that see very less cards or say KPI cards, whatever we call it as. Now here in the report section, it is giving me only 6 charts now. Otherwise, it would have been given so many charts, right? Now let's go here. See, here also we have very less slicers. Next, workforce insights. The title is workforce demographic or whatever. Then here also we have this KPI cards, and here we have 6 charts. Don't worry about the charts. I'll tell you how easily we can create. Okay. Now page 4, performance and attrition. That is saying performance, attrition, and composition is the title. Then here it is giving me 4 cards and 6 different charts. Okay. So now if you just observe this, all the reports, whatever is required, it is completely ready for us. Okay. Suppose if ChatGPT was not there, suppose if AI tool was not there, it would have become very difficult for us. Okay, it would have become very, very difficult for us to, what is that, create all the reports so quickly. So we had to plan. We had to think about what are different charts has to be created. You have to create all the pages. Now you see everything is ready. What I have to do now? Let's go here. So what it is saying now? It is saying the theme colors here. No worries. We can create. Okay, the themes. What are themes? Themes are nothing but if you go to this view, usually what we do, we'll take this default theme. Okay, suppose if you think I want some theme, I can go, I can create a theme as well. I can show you that also. We'll see that later. Okay, that is not very important for us. For us, important thing is the reports, what we're actually creating. See, the final data structure also it is giving. So everywhere it is saying home page, executive summary, workforce, whatever, the 4 pages. It is saying KPIs, 4, charts, 6 each, slicers, 4 each. Okay, so now my details are ready to create my project. Now what I'll do, I'll go here. What you have to do is you have to save the file first. So what I'll do, I'll save that in the same folder itself. I'll just copy this, say file, and here I'll say save as. Okay, let's say browsing this device, and then I'll give the path, and here we'll say HR dashboard. Okay, and say version 1.0. I just have this habit. Why? Because tomorrow if something changes, so I'll go and I'll have all the versions. So you can cultivate this habit. Otherwise, you can ignore. This is not compulsory. But let me tell you, when you actually work on a project, versions are very important. Why? Because now I'll tell you why. I create this version 1.0. Now tomorrow I want to do some changes. So some people, what they do, they'll replace the older version. But if they want the previous version back, you will not get. So that is the reason what I do is I will save it in a version so that it will be easy for me to recognize. Usually I also add the date, but now it is not required. So I'm just giving it as a simple file name HR dashboard version 1.0. Now we want to create 4 pages. Okay. So first thing is 4 pages. What I'll do is I'll create 4 pages like this. Now what are the 4 pages we have? Let's go here. So here, that's been given the page name. Let's go and check. Say it is home. Okay, and let me copy this, and we'll double click here, and we'll this is the home page. Why I'm actually renaming this beginning only is so we have to create these pages. We'll go step by step. Then the second page, it is executive summary. What is that? Yeah. Okay. Copy this. Go here. Then I'll rename this. While renaming, let me tell you one more thing. See here, we have this executive summary, right? Don't give space here, okay? Just give an underscore. Don't give space for page name. Nothing will happen if you give the name, say with the space, but it's always good that you give without space. So for that, I'll use underscore. Let me go to this format canvas. Here also you can change the name. See, okay, let me go here. See, if you find it difficult changing here, double click, just right click and say format canvas, and you will get this page information. Here also we can change. Nothing wrong. Okay, let me go here. The next one, say workforce insights. Okay, I will paste it here. See, it will get changed here also. Here also, I'll make it as underscore. Okay. Suppose you think, you want to make it a little more shorter. You can make it not a problem. Suppose if you think you want to use this name itself as a buttons, so you can just give like this, no problem. If you are thinking that directly I can take the name, the sheet name as the button name, then you can keep it clean like this. Okay, that depends on your requirement. Now let's go here. Let's say performance and attention. Let's go to page 4 and just paste it. Okay. Now the page names are ready. Let's go to first page. That is the home page. Now here we have this home page and it is saying that title is HR Analytics Dashboard. It is saying company logo, then dashboard overview, data set summary, navigation buttons, last refresh data, footer, and here it is saying navigation buttons. Now I want this home page, a very nice home page with all the images and things like that. I don't know how to create. I'm not a designer. So first step, we did all the page names done. Now the home page I need to create, we also call it as landing page or the home page. We know that in HTML we can create a landing page, but if you start doing that, we need a lot of time. But since we have very less time, so we'll go with static landing page only, but we'll give the buttons. So what I'll do, I'll go here. I can copy the entire thing like this, not a problem. I'll copy this and I can paste it. Same thing I'm pasting here. I want the image in. So what is that image? So here I've given all this, say company logo I need. Then what's that? Say dashboard overview I need. Data set summary. This data set summary is not required. I'll just remove it. Okay. So we wanted to do review the table and things like that. So I'll just remove it. Navigation buttons. You can see here these are the navigation buttons what I need that I'll give. Then executive summary, workforce insights, then whatever. So these are the navigation buttons actually. Right? Okay. So here we'll make it like this. Otherwise, it will take that also consideration. I'm just preparing my. I have a footer. Then here I have the navigation button. It's specifically mentioned. Now what I'll do, I'll go here and I'll tell the prompt saying that create landing page for my project with the appropriate images like HR, corporate, employees in the image. And I will use this landing page as my home page. Okay. Now I want this landing page, which I can use it here in my Power BI, project. I gave this home page, a project. Now what I'll do, just correct this. I'll go here and say create image. Screw here and I'll say create image so that you know what happens. It will create an image. So I want this image. Suppose you think that I want to get specific. Say if you think ChatGPT is not creating the right size of the image. So I'll just show you. If you go here, you can see there is something called as canvas background. Okay. So here we have the image what I can actually import. I'll go to the settings. Here we can see it says 16 by 9. Okay. The standard size which we have to use. So I'll say 16 by 9. I'll go here and I'll say let the image be 16. Okay. Please create landing page for a corporate type project. Why I'm giving this is otherwise, it will give all different colors and all, which is really not good for the project. Okay. Please maintain the standards in font, color, okay, and color. Why I'm giving all this is I want my image to be very perfect. Okay. Let's say when I run this, it will take some time to create the image. So we have to wait, but let's not wait for this image only. We'll go here to this executive summary and we can start creating the reports. Suppose you think I can start creating the reports, you can directly create. Otherwise, if you think I want to make this very interesting, let's go and wait and create one placeholder for this particular sheets as well. Okay. So what we'll do, let's wait so that my project looks very good. Otherwise, what happens? I can directly go. I have this summary is your see executive summary. So I'll be creating all this executive summary, that cards and all, and we can create it. But I feel that I want an image here such a way that my project looks very good. Okay, so how to do that? I'll show you. But before that, I need to get this image. Okay, because immediately I cannot create one more image here. See, I got my home page. This is my landing page. If you think you don't want all these information on landing page, that also you can do. But now we don't have time. Otherwise, what will happen if you keep creating the image, it will take that much of time. You can see I have the buttons here. Fine. So what I'll do, I'll go here. I will download this. Okay. Please download this. Save the image as. I'll go here. I will save home page. Okay. Home page. Right. Now let's go here and I will go to the folder. Okay. I'll take this Control X and I'll put it in my folder. Okay. If you think you want to have one separate folder, you can go here. Say, dashboard. Okay, this is a good practice actually. Let's put this here. And I'll do, I think we can, it's already open on this side. Let me close this. So if it is open, it's not able to move. I'll just move this. So now I cannot move this Power BI file because it is open. So we'll move that later. Now I'll take that image, whatever I've created, to my home page. How to get that? Let's go here. You can see that I have this canvas background. I'll go to this and I'll say browse. And I will go to that particular folder and take this. Okay. Now that page has been taken care, it's been imported. And here what I'll do, I'll go here and I'll say in or say stretch. Just check whichever is actually trying to and just see this is good for me. Now if you see that I have this dashboard, now if you go and check this, see it looks something like this. So I have the buttons here. I'll tell you how to make this dynamic, all these buttons. So we'll do that. Right. So now I have this buttons, home page, everything is done. Now what we'll do, we'll try to create the same thing for my executive summary aspect. Now what I'll do is I'll go here to my chat. I want the same report or say same page, everything same, but the reports has to be changed. Let me copy this, copy the same thing, paste it. Okay. And then now I want this executive summary. Okay, let's go here. Okay, we have this. Let me copy this now. Okay, I'm just copying this and I'll paste it. Just paste it, no worries. Then I'll say create image. Please create executive summary page where the navigation pan, the left hand side will be same. Why? Because we can use that for every different pages. Create the placeholders, okay, for all the cards, slicers, reports mentioned. Why I'm giving this is I just want only the borders so that I can place my reports in that. Please make sure I'm not giving any details of the reports inside the placeholder. Please give only the layout and order for the slicers and reports. Understood? So I'm just trying so that I don't have to do it manually. We can do it manually also, it'll take time. So I'm just trying to take care of each and everything so that we can save time and also we can finish some more projects. Okay, let me run this. Now it might take time. Why? Because it has to generate the image. But I cannot guarantee that it will always give the right image what I want. That is why usually what we do is we'll keep this as an example and we do this manually. But since we don't have time, so we have to manage with this. Okay, so now it has created some image, fine. So let this image gets created. It will take time. Meanwhile, we'll do other tasks as well so that we can save time. What I'll do, I want these buttons to work. So you know what I'll do? I'll go here, I'll say insert, and here I have these buttons. And can you see this? I have these buttons and say page navigator. If I just give this, I'll get the buttons completely like this. But the problem here is I want to match with this. If this was not given, I would have taken this, all these buttons, and I'll go here to format. And here I'll say grid layout. Here I'll make it as vertical and let me just reduce it and increase it like this. So I could have done like this and I could have kept like this. But since I wanted some design, see, I would have kept like this. This also can be done. So even now what I can do is if I want to change the design, I can just remove this. I can keep this like this. So this looks good also. Otherwise, we have to do it manually. Okay. Let's see how this page comes. If it is not coming properly, we'll do that itself. Okay. See, it's come very good actually. As I wanted, executive summary, and here you can see all the placeholders. Here you can see the placeholders. Here you can see the placeholders. So whatever I wanted, it is coming. So what we'll do instead of wasting time to go here and still use this. Still. Okay. It's not again go and redesign. Let me tell you. So instead of this, we can also do like this. See, I have this blank. Let me go and click on this blank button. Can you see this? I have a blank button here. Click here and move that, and I'll just keep it like this. Okay. Now I'll go to the format. See people, the previous one what I did was the complete navigator here. I'll get all the buttons here at one shot. But now since I already designed here and I wanted the dashboard to look very good, so I just selected this I'll go here. Let's say we have the border here. So, just checking where is the border. Just give me a minute, okay? So it should be here only. Select yes. Let's go and change the button style. Icon border. Okay, I'll just switch off this border. So if I just switch off that, you can see that it has become very transparent now. So the reason is when you go here, hold Control C. If I click on this, it will take me here. So now I'm not given any action. So let me go here and say action and say on. Here, I want this to act as a page navigation. People, if you are doing like this, so manually you have to go and assign. If you're actually taking this navigator, so this will assign all the buttons at one shot. So you can take the decision. Okay. Right. Now I'll say this has to get connected with home page. Since it is in the same page, it is not giving me those pages. Now what I'll do, I'll just go here. I'll copy this, paste it, and I'll move it. Okay, don't worry. This if you do once, that is enough. Now I can go and I'll say navigation and say executive symbol. So now we just observe this. I have to hold control in the design mode. Click on this. So it will take me to the executive symbol. Right. Let me again copy this, paste it, and put it here like this. And again paste it, and then keep it. Okay. So let me select this, and I'll go here, page navigation, executive symbol. I'll say workforce inside. This one will say performance. I can see that all the links have been given. So here, still it is not done because it's in the same page. Now, if you think you want to give the same buttons for this, what you do, just go here, select this Control C, Control V, and I can keep it here also like this. So that if anybody is clicking on this, see, if I go and click on this, this also will take me to that particular page. So here, since I've already given the link, I'll go here, I'll take this. So people, it is all your ideas, how actually you manage it. See, all these things you cannot directly work in AI. Okay. AI can only give a suggestion. So for this, you can write the codes. For that will become very difficult for you to understand. See here. Now, if I go here and say hold control and click on the C, it will take me to this executive symbol. Say, I'll click on workforce insights. See. So my project is such a way that now everything is dynamic. The navigations are dynamic. Now, Now, let me go back to ChatGPT because already this executive summary has been created. Now, what I'll do, I will try to save this. See, exactly the same thing. So I'm saving it. And let me go back to executive summary. We'll go to this canvas background. Let me move this. Okay, so we will try to move this. Keep everything in one place, people. So it's a good practice. You go here and paste it. Executive. Okay. Now I'll go to this particular page. I'll say browse and I will select this and make it 0% transparency and say fill. See now. Okay. So we have this home page and we have this executive summary enabled. Now what we can do, we'll go here. I can select. Okay. I'm holding control and I'm selecting all these buttons. Control C. I'll go to this executive summary and just say control. Okay. The slide changes will be there because of that image. So we'll try to adjust this. Okay. There are some changes here. That's why usually what we do is we'll try to create this in PowerPoint or something so that we'll not have this problem. Or remove these buttons and use the navigator. So that will also make you. So here Again, I have to go here. So some manual work is there here. That's why, sometimes we use the navigator directly. But the problem now is I have to remove this otherwise. Okay. Executive summary, this will say none because we are in the same page. Okay. Now you see, I'll say home. I'll go to home. Executive summary. I'll come to this executive summary. So all this, whatever I see here, I can place my, the reports here. We'll do that later. Okay. As of now, we'll go and we'll create all this workforce insights and performance attrition. So these two also will create. Let me go to my chat GPT. I will copy this, paste it. Now we'll try to create the same thing for other two reports. Okay. So let me go here. We'll take this. Okay. Page 3. Copy this completely. And I'll paste it. And we had created same thing, right? So I'll go here. We had created that image. So let's take the same instructions. So what I've given, so create image, right? Same thing I'll copy and I'll put it in the end. Okay. So all this, whatever is there, it is some same similar to what we did here. Now I'll say create image. Right? So people, one problem is, it's not give me the exact image what I want. So we have to have some patience. Okay. We'll work on complete project because even I am not so good in HR data. I'm good in sales data, but still I'm trying to manage. Okay. So now what you're doing is just the design part. Still, you're not come to the calculation part. Everything I'll tell you, everything is very easy to finish in our AI tool. Create. Meanwhile, I'll go and check. So we have all these charts we'll create. Don't worry. I'll tell you how to create the charts as well. You make a wonderful dashboard. Okay. Right. So this is done. So we have to create the cards here. Right. Okay. This is also done. Okay. So meanwhile, what we'll do is we'll try to create for another page also. Let's paste it. Let's go here and we have this also will create. So why I copied this is what you've used commonly for all the images. So I'll run this. So let it get executed. Meanwhile, I'll go here. I will save the images. Take this path directly. I'll save. Okay. Now let's go here. We'll take this background and I'll select this workforce. Same thing. We'll go here. We'll try to fill this. Okay, see, this is also done. Now let me go quickly here. I'll say select, hold control and try to select all this. Control C and I'll say control C. This is fitting exactly fine. But here for this workforce, we'll go to this action and we can see we'll make it none because it's in the same page. And executive summary we have to change. Let's say yes. Okay. So the navigations are completed. Let's go back. Let's see if this is done. So it's not done. See, once your design is done, then the calculations has to be done. You have to import the data. So all these things you have to do. That will not take much time because it is just dragging and dropping. All the details are there. We'll do that. The designing part itself will take some time. Okay, that is done. So the stall is very easy for us. Okay, I think this is also done. Very good. So luckily, we didn't have any problem. So all the images got created very easily and very clean actually. Okay, let me just say save as. And here, what was the name? Performance. Okay, this is also done. So quickly I'll go here and I'll say input performance. And I'll just remove this. And here I'll say fill. And let me go select all this buttons, Control C, and here I'll say Control V. This perfect, this is fitting. Now this one we have to change. Okay, so let's go here. Action, I'll say none, and workforce, I'll say none. See, the navigations, the designs, everything is done. Now comes the report part. Okay, see how neat we have done our project completely by using this AI. All these designs, if you want to design this, it will take, at least 2, 3 days. We've done this in just 10, 15 minutes only. Now comes all the reports have to create. These are called as cards. Cards are nothing but the summarized reports. Now, here it says total employees, average salary, and all these things. I have to create it. Now, what I'll do, again, I'll go to my chat GPT. I don't know how to do all these calculations. So what I'll do is I'll ask chat GPT, say, give me all the KPI summaries, say, formulas, okay, for all the pages, so that I'll not get confused. Now I want only the KPIs. These are all called as KPIs. So what I'll do, I just gave this prompt. Now see, it is giving me total employees. Then it is saying average salary, then average performance rating. Then you can see total attrition. Okay, total rate percentage. Okay, see these four KPIs. Now comes the next one, average age, average experience, highest salary, lowest salary. Okay, let's go here and see. See, that's what it has been given. Now the performance, let's go and see. The performance here, it says average performance, total attrition. Okay, so whatever I need, everything is ready now. Now what I have to do to work on this, if you want to get the reports, first thing is we need to import the data. Where is the data? I have the data here. Okay, HR dashboard, it is here. So how to import the data? Let's go and check. I'll say get data, and here I have this Excel. Let me click on this Excel. Now the first part, the designing part is done. Why I always create design is so that we can easily start creating the reports. Now I'll go here, I'll try to import my data set. So here we'll try to connect. Okay, I'll say browse, and here let's take this is the one. See, HR data set India, and say okay. Say next. If you think there are some modifications, transformations has to be done, we can do it. But we have already checked in our, the QC what we did in the beginning. There was no requirement of any kind of cleaning. So what I'll do, I'll say load. When I say load, what happens? The entire data, the data set is getting loaded. So after that only I can create the measures. So what I'll do, I'll go here, I'll try to create the measures, let the data get loaded. Okay. Right. I think the data is getting loaded here. Fine. We have very less time. Okay, let's go here. Now we have various different pages here. For each pages, we have different calculations. So we have to do the calculations. Now, if you go here, we have got the data. Okay, so here we have the data. All the data is available here. But this data is not enough for me to create the summarized report. So for that, we have to create something called as measures. Measures are nothing but they are the calculations for these reports. Now, if you go to this chat GPT, here, if you see, just scroll up. So what I did for us to easily understand for each page, whatever measures are there, that measures I'm actually trying to create. Now you don't have to bother now. Previously, we had to go, we have to type everything. Now I will just go here. I can copy this and start creating the measures. But let's make it standardized. So what I'll do, I'll go here to this enter data and then I'll create one table called as measures. I'll use this underscore and measure. You know why? Because this will come on top. This underscore is a special character. If I use measure, you know what will happen if I import some more data, the tables are there. This will go somewhere in the middle. Now I'll just give one zero here as a dummy table or say dummy column. Okay. Let me just go here and check. I'll get this measure here. I can close this. Okay, let me close this. See, I'll get one table here which says measure. Okay, see here. Now this column is not required for me. So what I'll do is I'll go to this data and here I'll say measure. I will copy this, just say Control C. Okay, and then I will paste it here. Employee ID. Okay, I think the table name is wrong. Okay, so here is HR data employee. I'll say enter. See, one measure is created. Oh, sorry, I'll just drag and drop it. State of moment, drag and drop. Okay. Suppose you think you want to create a folder and put all this under that folder. Let's say this is for my executive summary. See, I'll create a folder. See, this will come under that. So these are all some standards what we can actually maintain so that I'll not get confused. Now, next one. Let's go here quickly. We'll create. So here we have this average salary. Let me copy this. I'll go here and I'll say measure. Here also we have this. The table has been changed here. Okay. HR underscore data and send. It is here. Okay. See. Because here the table name has changed. That's why we are getting this error. Otherwise, we can directly copy and paste. Even now we can do that, but the problem here is it has taken as employee as the table name. Okay. No worries. We'll correct it. The next one more measure. I'll paste it. Let me just do this. Underscore. Okay. So we have performance rate. Okay. Right. Okay. Next one. Attrition. Okay. I'm just copying this. Suppose if you are finding something like this, you can go again, you can tell the ChatGPT to regenerate the measure. See, I'll do one thing. Instead of struggling like this, I'll say, please make sure the table name is HR underscore data. You see, it will generate all the measures again. Please regenerate all the measures according to the table name. Okay. I'll say enter. You know what happens? Here, the problem is every time again going and changing. So I don't want that to happen. See, it changed everything. So instead of struggling like this, let's change the date, the formula action. So total attrition is what we have right in the report. Let's check this. That is total attrition. So it's not attrition percentage. So I'll copy this and I'll go here and I'll create this machine. Okay, see, now I'll not get that error because it is perfect. Right now, I have created the measures here. Okay, let me go to this data model. I'll move all this to the executive summary folder. Okay, now let me go back to the report. You can see here, see, all the measures are there. I'll just hide this. See, all the measures are there. If I click on this executive summary, all these measures are available here. Now, what I want these four values to be here. So what I'll do, I'll go to insert or say directly I'll go here. I want to get the card. Card is the summarized values, what it will take, the visualization. So here, because the card is not there, I'll say restore default visuals. Okay. Now if you go and check, we will get the card. This one, click on this. When I click on this, I'll get this card. So I can place it here. So for that, what we'll do is we'll go here, have this total employees, click on this. See, I got this total employees. 10,000 employees are there. Okay. So let it be. Now what I'll do, I'll try to format this, which will go and sit inside this particular placeholder. Okay. Let me minimize all this. See. Okay. It's not looking good. Let me format it. So what I'll do, I'll go to this format. And here I'll remove this category label because already the heading is here. Then let me go to this call out value. And here I'll take this as Arial. And then let's reduce it to 18. Okay. And then I will reduce here like this. Go to style, size and style, remove the background. See, we'll get something like this. Let me keep it here. Just place it exactly this place. And then let me click outside. See, it says 10K. Okay. Now, if you think this format is fine, so you can keep it as this. So let me increase this. I will copy this, paste it. See now, I can just place it here like this. You don't have to format again and again. Okay. Suppose you think you want to change the color of that particular font, all the formattings you can actually do. So you can take care of the colors as well. So you control V and keep it here. Now, see. Now let me select this. I want average salary. So where is that average salary? If you go here and check, I have this average salary. Let's go to this, remove this field, and I'll select this average salary. See, immediately I'll get this average salary. Let me select this performance rating. Now I'll remove this employee and I'll say performance rating. See, I got this performance rating. Select this. I'll remove this total employee. I want this attrition rating, total attrition, whatever. So yeah, it's attrition rate. Total attrition. Okay, this is the one. So we have to change the name. Okay, let's go and check. It is given total attrition. So here we should have given attrition rate. Okay, whatever. Okay, that reports. See, immediately I could create all this. Now, next, let's go here. Say I have some more like this. quickly what we'll do is we'll go and we'll try to create these measures as well. Okay. So now I have one folder in that I have four different measures. Let me go here and I'll create these measures first and then we'll create a folder and then we'll align it. Okay. Let's say, so now I'll not just go and see all this. I'll just copy and paste because I just want the measures to be created. Okay. Let's say enter. Okay. Now say measure, new measure. Okay. There are four measures. We'll create it very quickly. Let me paste it. One second. Right. Next, highest salary. Let me select this. Say new measure. Okay. Next. And okay. The lowest salary I will select and I will paste it. So people, while working, you'll feel that it will be more interesting because you're just watching. It will feel a little boring, but let me tell you, you have to follow these steps. Then only you can actually work on a very nice project. See, so very quickly we could do so many things. If I would have connected with MCP server, all these things would have been done more faster. But I want you people to understand from scratch. Suppose if you do it manually, how it actually works. So for that reason, I didn't use that MCP server. I'm just making you people learn how to do this manually as well. Now let me go here. I'll say folder. Will say workforce actually. Sorry. Say workforce. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll take all this and drag and drop. Okay. So this one, keep it opposite. See, for workforce also, we got the measures ready. Now let's go and quickly create for workforce as well. Okay, so sorry, performance as well. Let me copy this. The people, I'll just finish this, then we can go for reports. Paste it, say enter. Okay, the next one. Total attrition, already I think it's there, total attrition. So if it is already there, we can use the same thing, okay? Let me just go and check the report once, people. Let's see. Performance attrition. Here also we have, and here also we have. Okay, so if it is like that, don't create another measure. We can use the same thing. Okay, so we'll just ignore it. Highest performance rating. If at all you think there are same measures, please do not create. Okay, let's say measure. Right. If at all we have missed any measures, we'll create it later. Okay. Let's check. Okay. Let me paste it. Right. Right. So let me quickly arrange. So I'll take this measure. And I'll say performance. Okay. Now this one I'll just drag and drop it. Let me delete it. Let me submit. Quickly, I'll just create this. There is a problem actually. Just a second. Okay. So people should have a lot of patience also. Not that you can just create it like a magic. Okay. For the same project, it would have been taken 2, 3 days to finish all this. At least we are thankful to ChatGPT that we're getting all this. Let me move this to performance. This also I'll move this to performance. So all my measures have been created. So what I can do is I can go here. I can create all the measures here. So what I'll do, I'll just go here, select all this, copy this. I'll come to this page, paste it. Okay. And we'll try to arrange this like this. And quickly what we'll do, we'll try to change the say. We'll go here. What does it say? Now I need to go to workforce. So it says average, right? So here I'll remove this and take average page. See, quickly we'll finish this reports also. See, I'll select this and remove this average salary. And this says average experience. See, selected. Okay, select this. So once you format, it will become very easy. Say highest salary and select this. See, select this and I'll say lowest salary. See, is also done. Now let me go here. I'll just copy this quickly and I'll go here. I'll paste it. Done. Okay. Now let me select this. Say average performance. Okay. Let me select this and here I'll say total attrition, which is already there. Let me select high performance rating. So I'll take this and here we'll say low performance rating. See how quickly we could do this. All the calculations were there. That was very easy for me to finish the summary report, that is cards. Now comes these charts. So how to do this? Let's go back. Already the charts were there, right? So it is already given. So here we'll go and we'll see if at all you find it difficult to search. Let's go here and see if the reports are there. So here all the reports were there. Okay. See, all these are actually the reports. It had given the the chart as well. So what I'll do, I'll go here. Please give the charts for each page. Okay. And we'll say mention the chart type and also the columns to proceed. That's all. Now, what happens? If I give here, it will give me all the charts, whatever we have created here, right? What we have to create. It will give the chart name, chart type, and also which columns I can use. That will become more easy for me to finish my project itself very soon. Let's try that. See, page one, there is nothing to do with this because this is just a landing page. Okay. Now let's go here. This is my card. It's already done. Now, first it says employees by department. Can you see this? And see how it is. It says clustered bar chart. I'll go here and here I have this clustered bar chart. Okay, this one. Click on this. I'll just take this here and I'll keep it. Try to adjust this. Okay. So it lasts for which column I need to take. Department and the employee count. Okay, the count of employee IDs. So I'll take this department. Where is department C? I'll take this department. Then I need to take, it says employee count that is there here in the executive summary. See the total employees. I'll just take this. See, Now we need to format. Let's go here. I will remove this title. I don't want the title. See, okay. So here you can see there are so many. Since the space is very less, so we have to manage this. No problem. See, since the background is white, it's fine for us. So I don't have to go and remove the background. If it was different color, then I should have gone and I should have changed it. Okay. So employee count, that is nothing but this one, the total employees. Or we'll go and we'll see employee ID. So we'll try and see if we can change this employee ID. And I'll go here. We give me the same account only. We'll make it as distinct and see. It's almost same, no problem. Okay, see, this start is done. Now, since I already formatted this, I can copy this and I can paste here. It says employees by gender. Let's see if it is same chart, it is fine. Otherwise, we'll try to change. Employees by gender, it is saying donut chart. Let's go here. Here, this is the donut chart. I'll click on this. See, now what I want here is not this. What is that it is saying? HR state and employee count. Sorry, gender and count. Okay, so let this be as is donut chart, and this one will change. Say count is fine. Now what it is saying is just change this to gender. See, done. My another report is done. Now let me copy this and paste it. I'll keep it here. Okay. Go to the next one. Employee by state. Again, employee count. Here it is by state. Now what I'll do, I'll go here. I'll remove this department and I'll take this state. See, which chart it is saying? Say clustered column chart. Or it is saying filled map. Let's try this filled map or say this map. Let's see the states are coming. See, we can keep this map or something like this. Let's go to another one. Salary by department. Okay. So average salary by department, it is saying clustered column chart. So we'll go here. I'll just copy this. Keep it here. Okay. Now we'll say department. Okay. Then average salary. Now what I have to do, I'll go here. I will just remove this column and then I'll take this average salary. See, it's saying clustered column, then I'll go and change this to clustered column. Because the data is huge and the placeholder is very less, so it's coming like this. Otherwise, if you change the layout, we can take the reports. See, next one is clustered column chart. Let me copy this and I'll paste it. See, I'll keep it here like this. Now here you can see it says performance rating and employee count. So let the employee count be as is. But here we need to change what? So here employee count will say total employees. And here I'll just remove this. So it is what? Performance rating. Let's say performance rating is. Let me take it here like this. Cluster column chart. There is also number. It is being wrong actually. Let me just see. Now this chart actually what it is giving is wrong. Both are numbers. So what I'll do, I'll just take performance rating and here we'll take department only. Okay, it's not actually giving the right thing here. I don't have time to check now. Next is donut chart. Okay, this one we'll copy this. I'll paste it. Okay, let me keep it here. Now, what does it say? Donut chart. It is saying attrition and employee count. Let's see. We have the employee count and then is attrition. Okay, we'll take this. Let me remove this. I'll say attrition. See, Let me go here and just producing my dashboard is ready now for the first page. But likewise, you can create your entire dashboard like this. Let's say I want to create the filters now. So what I'll do, I'll go and I'll try to create the filters. Let's say department. It is very easy to create the filters. You don't have to bother. Let's go here. I'll say take this filter and I'll keep it here. Let's say department, select this. And I want this to be like a drop down. Let's go to format and here I have the slicer settings and it's a drop down. See, let me keep it like this. But here we need to remove the heading and say slicer header is down. Done. Okay, just keep it like this because I will just try to zoom this and then I'll reduce this. Okay, let's keep it like this. So you should have patience also, people. It's not that directly I can create a department. Now you just see, I'll show you. So here, I just go here, say finance, and see that all of them are getting filtered here. See, you can see that the reports are getting filtered. So likewise, now what I'll do, I'll say Control C, Control V. Let me drag and drop. So once you have filtered, so it is easy for you to go and create, other reports. I will say, I'll go here, I'll remove this department and I'll take the state. Okay, see here, just click on this, enough. See, I'll get the state here. Next, gender. Say Control C, Control V, and I'll go here, just keep it here like this. Okay, now let me go here. I'll remove the state and I'll say gender. See, okay, I'll select. See, another drop down. Control C, Control V. I'll go here. I'll just keep it here, and I'll say education. Okay. So where is education? Here. I'll remove this gender and I'll say education. See. Now if you just observe this, so I got all the slicers also done. Now you see, I'll go to the state. I'll say Karnataka. See, getting filtered only Karnataka. Then gender, I want only male. See, only male and let's say education by MBA. See, so we can use all these filters like this. Okay, so this is what for my executive summary page. Now suppose I want to do the same thing here. See, just check this, say department, job role, education, gender, no problem. So I'll go here. Since already I've created all this, select this, hold Control or Shift, select all this four, Control C, we'll go here and say Control V. Okay, let's say sync slicer. Sync means whatever I change in one place, everywhere it will get changed. Okay, now here I have this job role. So I'll change this to job role. Let's go to this data and here let me remove the state. Do we have the job role? Yes, see. I'll try to adjust this. Okay, done. Now this education and gender, I'll just try to interchange this like this. And here I have this male and female, that is gender. See, over. For this also the slices are done. So you should have the logic how actually I can quickly finish my project. See, Control C. And here also do we have same thing, department job role. So here we have joining here. Okay, we'll see, no worries. We'll paste it. And then, okay, sync. Okay, department is fine. Job role, I think this should be fine. Then joining here. Let's go and do we have the data? Say and remove this joining date. I will select this here. See, is also done. Now state, I will remove this and I'll select state. See, Right, people. So we finished our slicers. Now I can go here, say I want this by HR. Can you see that? IT. So every page will get filtered like that. See, here also IT, here also, right? Okay. So now if you think you want to finish this reports, again, I'll go back and I'll check performance. First report. People, I'll tell you, you should really have a lot of patience. Then only we can try to work on the see horizontal bar chart. We'll go here, we'll take this build. Can you see this have this horizontal bar chart? Click on this. Or suppose if you think already I have formatted here, okay? Let me copy the same chart and I'll go here, paste it. Okay, let me keep it here. This is horizontal bar chart. Okay, click on this, enough. It'll get changed. Now, what is it saying? It says take job role and employee count. Here I have the employee count already. This will be job role. Let's go here. I'll take this data and say job role. See, my report is done. Okay, let me copy this, paste it. What is the next one? Employees by education. It says donate chart. Let's go and click on the see donate chart. Got changed. But for me, I want this not job role. I want this education. See, by education. Can you see here? Let's go to the next one. It says clustered column chart. No problem. So what I'll do, I'll select this Control C, Control V, and I'll keep it here. What does it says? It says we need to have the age group. Let's go and check. Do we have age group? No. It says calculated column. I don't know what to do now. Okay. So now for this, I need to have a age group. I need to create a calculated column, which is not there. So what I'll do, I'll select this and I'll say need to create this column. Give me the formula. So we need to write a formula for this so that I can create one category. I don't have that column and I don't know how to create that formula. See, I gave the chat GPT or the AI tool to get me the formula. Let's see what it will give. See here. It is giving me this formula. See, within few minutes, not few minutes, let's say for within few seconds, I got this. Now I want this to be, I'll just copy this age group. Okay, Control C. We have to go to this table, select this table here, and I'll say calculated column. See, I got a column, then I will paste it. That means I'm creating one column here. See now, I got the column right. Let's go to this report. Now here, I want this age group here. Let me remove this job role. And can I see this age group column? I'll click on this. See, I got this age group here. So likewise, we can actually use this. Suppose if you think you want to sort it, so you can use this column as well like this. So we can use the sort column also. We can sort it. But as of now, this is enough for us. All right. So below three are there. So quickly we'll do that as well. Let's go back to the fourth chart. Experience band distribution. It is saying experience band and the employee count. So people, this is how actually, in the companies also you have to work. So we have to make sure that we are not missing any of the reports. Now this says experience band. I'll remove this. And here I have this, where is the experience years? We have that experience band. Let me check. I think This now. Check. Okay, we not created. So again, we have to use same thing for this also. Okay. So it says experience band, salary band. People, whatever we did here, okay, age group, same thing you have to do for this also. Okay. So for that, what we'll do is, as of now, um, okay, salary. Let's see, salary is there. Which questions already there? We'll just take, let's see, control V. We'll take one more for salary band as well. Okay. Let's say create a calculated column for salary band. No problem. It will get us the column there. See, you got it. So now what I'll do, I'll just copy this and I'll create. You don't have to bother people, so you don't have to go sit and think about all this. Quickly we can create. Say I'll go here, I'll say new column and paste the formula. Enough. Well, see, but previously we had to type all this formula. Okay, see here, the salary band has come. I'll go here. See, I will select this, remove this y-axis, whatever was there. Then I'll say salary band. See, I got the salary band here like this. Top 10 highest paid. Okay, so let's go quickly. Another few more charts will finish and then we'll see how we can actually use that. Okay, right, top 10. So what we should do, let's go here. I will copy this, paste it. Okay, now here I have this HR data, name and salary. Let's go here. I will remove this count and I'll take this salary. Okay, done. Next, I'll remove this salary band. What is that? Say I'll take this name. Done. Okay, see, I have so many names here, but what I want is the top 10, okay, values. What I'll do, I'll go here and I have something called as filters. So where is that filters? Can you see here? This one. You have the salary. I'll say select and you it's not there here. Something no problem. Okay, we'll select here only. Okay, we'll say top 10. Now I'll say top 10 and here it will say select. I'll take the sum of salary. Okay, now I'll say apply filter. See, now I'll get only top 10 values here. Here I have only 10 values now. Previously there were so many. Now here I'm saying top 10. Suppose if you think top 5, let's say 5. See, I'll get only 5 now. See, only 5 are there. But the report says top 10. I'll use this, say apply. Done. Okay. So likewise now for me, the executive summary and the workforce both are done. Now only remaining is the performance. So let's go here. We'll try to finish this as well because everything is ready for me now. Just have to create the reports. Let's go to this attrition by department, horizontal bar chart. Let's go and try this. Okay. So here I'll just paste this chart. I'll keep it. Okay. All right. So what does it says? I want department and employee count. Let's go here. I will take this and I'll say department. So please go through each and every document, whatever we have, so that it will be easy for me to create the report. So now these filters are done. So I'll just minimize this. Start to minimize all this. Okay. Now, since we have this department, and select some of the department. Okay. Now, attrition by gender. Say here we have total attrition and gender. Say I'll copy this, paste it, and let's keep it here. What is that chart? Donut chart. Let me click on this donut chart. So what is that it's asking? Gender and total attrition. Let's go to this and I'll say gender. Okay. Let's say gender and here total attrition. So that will be somewhere here. See, measure. See, performance by department. Clustered column chart. Let's go here. I will keep it here. Okay. What does it says? Says salary and performance rating. So here again there is a problem. So we need to have. Okay. Sorry, I'm checking the wrong table. Okay. So department and average performance. Let's go here. Say I'll take this department and here say average performance rating. Okay. So it is a column chart what it is saying. So we'll keep it as a column chart. Now let's go to the next one, salary versus performance. Here we need to take scatter chart. The scatter chart is nothing but both x-axis and y-axis will have the labels, sorry, the numbers actually. So we'll go here, keep it. We have the scatter chart here, this one. Let's click on this. Now I'll go here. Say what is x-axis? It is salary. Let me take this salary. Okay, here we have the salary. The next performance rating. Let me remove this. X-axis is performance rating. This one. Okay, see. And next, the details is by employed. Let's take this. Okay. And then department. Let's take this department as well. By department. See, it is by department. This is mentioned. Remove this. Okay. They should be good. Next, employee joined by year. Okay. Again, we need to have a calculated column. I need to get the joined year. No worries. We can still do that without calculated column as well. How to do that? Let's see. If it is not coming, then we'll create a column. So another two charts, people. Then again, it's done. Okay. So I'll not bore you again. Say joining year. Let's go here. Let's say I want the joining year. Let me go here. I can directly go to this joining date and say yeah. So for that, you don't have to go and create another calculated column. Not a problem. So here now we'll remove these values and we'll take the total employees. So here we have this total employees. See, it will give me. So say okay. So we can, yeah. So all the years we have. So here we can see that all the years how the people joined in each year. So that will be shown. Okay. Next, salary by job role. Let me go and check, see what kind of chart you have to create here. Line chart, sorry. That's why it is not coming properly. It's not really right. See, in 2025, it is like still it is not complete data. That's why it is showing me something like this. So it is 127 in 2026 because it's not complete. Because still we have 6 months time, so it can change anything. That's why it is going down. Salary by job role. Okay. So horizontal bar chart. We'll take this Control C, Control V, and I'll keep it here. Okay. Next says job role. Let's go here. I'll remove this and I'll say job role. And then average salary. This one will remove and we'll take average salary. Okay. So people, now I can see that I created all the reports. Okay, so you can see you have all the reports here. Let me save this once. Okay. Now, if you go and check this, this is my home page. Okay. Right. So this is my home page. Suppose you think, I want to go to next pages. So I'll go here, see, I'll click on this, hold control and click on this, see, it'll take me to executive summary page. Here I can go, I can select any of this, like this, see. So all these are some it should be not state, so it should be gender. Let me change this. Oh, that is because I gave it as sync. That's why. Okay, I'm sorry. So we should have not synced it. Okay, that's why it is getting changed. People, sorry. I gave that sync slicer. That's why it is getting changed here. But when you are working, be careful. Okay. But still, okay, see, this is how actually we can create our project. You can see that so easily we could do this. I know it took some time, but people, at least within 1.5 hours, we could finish this entire project. But if the same thing, if you want to create by using manually, it will take more than 2-3 days. Why? Because we need to create the measures. We need to create all the calculated columns, the design what we did, all these things. You might feel bored while watching this, but when you start working, people, let me tell you, it is not so easy to finish something like this. You have to be very careful while actually trying to work on these particular things actually. That is right from the data what we imported, that is this data, and then creating all the measures. You can see that I created the measures and you see this, how organized it is actually. So you should be like that. So make sure that your projects, whatever you're doing, you're organizing it properly. So in this part, I didn't do any data cleaning because if I start doing all those things, if I teach that, it will take a lot of time. So this itself took at least 1.5 hours. But we can make it much more faster if you're using that MCP model, whatever I told you, right, a server. So we can create all these measures very quickly, and then we can just drag and drop this particular reports. These reports also can be automated, but for that you have to learn something called as PBI CLI, which is again a complete coding. Okay, it's a coding thing. So that will keep it on hold. Now, whatever we did now, just try to work on this. Okay. Similarly, I'll be giving you some data. Okay. So here, so I have this data that is retail and sales profit. Okay. Use the same logic to work on this. I'll explain what data we have here. Okay. So this is just about some customer data and products data. It is something like the retail market data here. Okay. About what? The products here you can see. We have some different products here, laptop, tab, mobile, something like that, with the brand of all these Asus, Dell, Samsung. So try to work on this report. Just give, 2 or 3 pages enough. You saw that just to finish 2 or 3 pages of reports, it took so much of time. So while practicing, just try to work on the same. Anyway, the sample superstore data, you know this, which we have worked, in all the skills. And then I have one more, which I actually created. This is for the sales, gift sales dashboard. So you can create this also. Okay, it's a one sheet. Here we have a lot of sales, price, the quantity and things like that. Try to work on this as well. Exactly similar to what I thought you did. Okay. But people, first work on this project. I'll be sharing the video. Go through that slowly. Okay. One by one, step by step. Do it. I'll tell you this project. You can easily do it. If you are confusing, if you think you're not going the same strategy, it will become difficult for you. You'll not finish anything. So how did I do? Import the data, design, create all the pages, then import all the images, that is designs. Then after that, I created all the measures. Then if there are any calculated columns, we can create that as well. And then I started creating all the reports. Okay, right. So let me save this and I'll stop here. Okay, all right. So people, now tell me, so how did you feel? I know it was little fast and I couldn't give any breaks here because I want the entire project you people work on this. After getting the video, please work on this particular project. And then I'll be sharing you a lot of data. Already I have some data set, work on it. But otherwise, how are you feeling about creating a project in Power BI? Shibu?
Yeah, actually, it feel great, sir. So because of if we use HTML or something like that, other languages code, so it takes much time. But within 1 hour or maximum 2 hours, if we created like this, dashboard, that would be great. Definitely we should practice this.
Okay. So before if people go, if people keep speaking, so what we'll do is in this Claude, we'll do one project. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'll show you the same data. I'll just drag and drop. Okay. So meanwhile, it'll just take 2 minutes or something. Let me go here. I'll just drag and drop. Okay. I'll say create a complete project. I'll say complete dashboard. Complete dashboard with reports, filters, navigations or on the pages and create a very attractive homepage. Okay. Navigations. Okay. Make sure the reports are very much meaningful and advanced. Okay, so now I'll say I want an output in HTML, right? Why I'll tell you. Now I'll just run this. This I'm not doing in Power BI. You see how much time it will take. Say 10:25 is what we started. I'm just checking the usage as well. Right. See this people. Just observe this. This is the project what Claude has created. Okay. Just observe this. See. Okay. I can see the total number of employees, attrition rate, then whatever we had created here, right? So everything you can see here, not only this, see here, demographics. Can you see this? I have written only one simple code. Can you see this? And this is dynamic people. See your department and say finance. Can you see that? See, everything is dynamic. I see compensation. Here also we have all the reports here. See. performance. See here, you can see all the filters what I gave, that also is there here. See, attrition. See the reports, employee directory. See, this give all the data here like this. It's crazy actually, seriously, it is crazy. See, I want to search some name. See, even if you want to create this as an website, or say, like this, if you want to create a report, it will take, I don't know how many days it will take. We just see. That's why I give advanced reports, right? So you can see that. See here, when I actually started creating this, I was so surprised. First time when I did this, okay, I've done so many projects like this by using this Claude. You just observe this, how neat it is. To this extent, actually, we can create the reports, by using this Claude. Okay, see, even we'll have this, all this, tooltip, what we call, see. Right. Now, people tell me, how did you feel seeing this? And then you saw this, right? I just showed how much I used. Say, I just used very small, prompt here. If you would have given some more prompt, it would have given some more good things actually. But this itself took 9 minutes actually because of this advanced reports I had given. But still, it's worth watching this, right? People,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So like this, we can actually create the reports now. Okay, right, people. So thank you so much. I'm very sorry for making you people wait. While working, this is how it will take some time. So we need to have some patience. Okay, but start working. Okay, start using AI tools. Companies are actually behind this AI tools. Okay, if these things can be done in just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, why will they not go for this, right? But the only problem is the cost. See here, I told you, right? Here it is taking almost how much it took. 40% of my tokens have been taken, but still it's worth. Okay, right, people. So thank you so much. I'll catch you guys on Monday. Maybe we'll start with the Python or Tableau. I don't know. I'll just plan and I'll come back with new tips. Okay. But how did the people feel? Except, if people waited, how did the people feel?
Uh, to be frank, today class very excited, sir.
Okay. But work on
The
that should. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure,
Others.
sir. Yeah, definitely.
the,
I,
the last part, cloud was very clear and it was very easy to navigate also, sir.
Yeah. So that complete, it is HTML. Okay. Complete HTML. We cannot write the codes like that because we are not the programmers, right? If you go and check, I was showing you that codes, right? How it was running. The code was creating, so much of code was actually running. Okay, right. Varsha, I know it is completely new for you, right, Varsha?
Yeah, yeah, but it was good, sir.
Yeah, but still you were able to understand something.
Yeah, yeah, I was.
Yeah. So I actually asked Kartha to make you
Yeah.
attend so that you will at least
Uh-huh.
understand what Power BI is. Okay, I know you would have not understood technically anything, but you could understand something, right?
Yeah, yeah, sir.
So how was the class?
Yeah, it was good, sir. Like, it was nice.
Okay, fine. Sure, people. Thank you so much. I think we learned a lot of things today, and we also waited for some time. So I'll catch you guys on Monday. So happy weekend. Take care, all of you. Good night. Bye bye.
thank you, sir. Bye.
Okay, sir.